It was a typical Friday evening in our Congress Park neighborhood on Denver's Near East Side. I'm hanging out with the neighbors, having some beers, visiting about the week, and having dinner. This evening's takeout Chinese was being consumed in hearty amounts. That's what happens when you have teenagers and you invite McIntosh to dinner. Anyway, after devouring the various delicacies, we turned our attention to dessert, fortune cookies. The neighbor's daughter, a high school sophomore, cracked open hers and read some wise words written on a thin strip of paper. Life does not improve by chance, it improves by change. That was music to my ears and made me think of William Bridges, a former professor of English. The California-based consultant and lecturer is one of the world's foremost experts on change and transition. His second book, The Way of Transition, is one of my favorites and was tremendously helpful in the aftermath of my second painful divorce about 10 years ago. In the book, Bridges discusses his own painful experience following his beloved wife's death from cancer. He was really struggling with her departure and was also beating himself up emotionally because he was the change guy, but he wasn't dealing with this change very well. With these issues as the emotional backdrop, Bridges, after speaking on the East Coast, was flying back to California. It was a beautiful and clear day across America, and from his window seat, the Ivy League educated change expert was glancing down on America and pondering his future. He began to notice our country's great rivers, the Ohio, Mississippi, and Missouri, and how each twists and turns on its journey toward its ultimate destination. But something else warmed his marrow. Where these rivers twist and turn is where rich sediment is dropped and a large portion of our nation's food supply is produced. In other words, the twists and turns along the river's journey and the sediment drop provide a fertile spot for growth. The irony shook him more violently than unexpected turbulence. Could it be that life is often that way? That the unexpected twists and turns, while painful, ultimately can produce rich soil for us to grow into something superior to our former selves? It takes us back to the fortune cookie. Life does not improve by chance, it improves by change. But here's the important point. Life will not improve by change unless we keep a healthy attitude toward it and commit to being a student, not victim of our experiences. We all have our stories, right? Has anybody's life gone exactly the way you planned? I would suspect the answer to that question is, of course not. Life might be taking you on some crazy twists and turns right now. The question becomes, how are you going to handle it? Don't forget to till the soil of change. Within it might be all the nutrients necessary for explosive and fruitful growth at home, work, and elsewhere. If you'd like to sign up for the Pep Talk email newsletter, it's really easy. Just go to my website, seekvictory.com. On the homepage, upper right-hand corner, just type in your email address, and you'll receive a new Pep Talk blog and video each Sunday afternoon. While on the site, if you click on books, you'll find my 3 efforts. Any of them might be just what the doctor ordered for yourself or somebody else who needs a little encouragement right now to effectively deal with change, challenge, and adversity.